I have another big one. Hello, I'm Ramon, and welcome back to All Skill RC. Well, here we have another big RC. I guess I had to recover from the small hands video. So I just ordered this from Cardinal Racing. So far it's been a great experience. Came quickly. I think you guys already know by the title of the video, but let's cut into it so you guys can see what I got. It's gonna be fun trying to get this out of here. Holy moly, this thing is sick. Wow, this thing is sick. Alright, let's get some stuff out the way. I'm gonna tip the box over so you guys can see this. Oh, by the way, if you guys notice behind me it's different. We moved over to the other side of my shop here. I plan on actually putting built cars on the big shelves that you guys are used to seeing. So I'm planning on putting some built cars back there. So moved over here to this side, and these are like my Armas and my drag cars. So I'm gonna build some pretty serious cars pretty soon and start putting them back here. So, and also on the other side I might display some built Tamayas and my Dakar Rally cars that I got that were pretty pricey. I want to put them on those shelves. I wanted to rearrange some stuff, make it look good for myself as well as for you guys. All right, let's get this thing out of the box so we can take a look at what we have here. This thing is huge. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, so here it is. We have the FIDRACING Voltz Dragon Hammer.
Hammer time. Go with the flow. It is said if you can't rule the list, then you probably are.
And this thing is a 40-pound roller with nothing in it. 40 pounds. Here's the bottom. I haven't even seen the bottom. Let me see here. You guys can look at the top while I look at the bottom. All right. Wow. This thing is an absolute monster. These axles are just about as wide as the axles on the Gravedigger, on the Primal 1/5 scale Gravedigger. So this rear axle right here, look at that thing. That thing's a beauty. I believe it has a DG in the back here. That's for a Dragon Hammer. This thing is a complete animal. It kind of reminds me of the Kraken, the 5th scale Krakens in the looks department. I was checking out the Cardinal Racing site. I'm always shopping, and I saw that this went up on clearance. So it went up on clearance, and I didn't even think twice. I hurried up and ordered it. And if you go on the Cardinal site now, I don't even see it advertised anymore. So I snatched this up. I think it was $13.99, I believe, or something like that. I wanted one of these a couple years back. It used to be sold as a Ghost Rabbit, and I just didn't bite the bullet on it. It was damn near $3,000 or over $3,000. Or the Ghost Rabbit might have been a little different, but I think it's overall the chassis itself looks about the same. So then I guess it got re-released as the FIDRACING Voltz. I was watching it for a while. I was looking at it months ago. I was shopping on the Cardinal Racing site and saw that it went on clearance, and I just snatched it up. Figured that was my chance. So here we have it. It is a monster. Let me see how this body comes off so you guys can take a look at the chassis. All right. So that's how big it is. All right. So that tips forward. Okay, so the body isn't made to pop off without undoing screws, because you can access your batteries through the body. So you don't have to take this off all the time. So like I said, it's a roller. There is no motor in it. Let me, for simplicity, let me pop these. Let me take this body completely off. I was going to take off the screws that hold the body on from tilting, but I hate to remove the screws so much because I feel like they're never as tight as once you tighten them on once into the thread. Once you thread them into nylon and you back them out, then it kind of loosens them up. So I don't want to pop those out, but let's tip this body over. Here's the inner workings of this beast. The dual shocks on each corner, the dual battery trays, your transmission. Your transmission here is all aluminum case. Huge rear drive shaft. And this is 4-wheel drive, so there is another drive shaft running underneath here that goes to the front. I mean, everything about this is just insanely overbuilt. This thing is crazy. This thing is definitely crazy. It's way overbuilt. The thickness of the metal, or the thickness of the aluminum, it's just, I don't think this thing could ever break. Maybe from poor maintenance, sand eating away at stuff, but I don't think you're gonna break any of the metal parts on this thing. I mean, like, look at the steering arms. Look how thick that is. Hopefully this is coming through on camera. I'll bring the camera over for a close-up. Look at all this ridiculousness. This thing is way overbuilt. Not sure what we're stuffing in there. Look at those suspension arms. Holy moly! It has dual fans. Dual fans for the motor. They're like computer fans. One for each side. That's crazy. I'm gonna need a power pack just to power the fans and whatever lighting I put in this thing. So there's ample space here for your ESC. Your receiver will go in there. Your motor plug in through here. This thing is pretty damn sweet. I like it.
I like it a lot.
Check out this sway bar right here. This thing is sick. Your multi-point adjustments for the shocks. And hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this now for the first time myself. It has brake discs all the way around. This is the brushless roller. I could always get the braking system from the gas powered one. So I could actually install braking in the front of this thing and on all four corners if I wanted to. But that's something I can always do later on. Right now I have to figure out what electronics I want to put in here and how much power I want to throw at it. It is overly built, so I mean this could definitely handle, I mean it's built for a 12S system, but I'm not sure if I need a 12S system in here. This thing weighs 40 pounds. Once you put batteries, motor, and ESC in here, you're going to be at a 50-pound truck. And 50-pound truck is pretty scary, especially if there's any people around. So I have to figure out what I want to put in here. I'm going to look at some videos and see what I see. I think I've seen videos of it moving pretty good on 8S. So we'll see. I have an 8S system on the shelf I could throw in here. 12S, I have ESCs. I need a motor. One of the craziest things I've noticed about this truck, it actually has 5 lugs. So it doesn't have a center bolt like you do on all your other RC cars. It actually has 5 lugs. Yeah, this thing is little crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it as 5 lugs. Might not have a choice. Problem with it being 5 lugs, it makes it harder to get different wheels for it. And I definitely would like to find a wider wheel and tire for this. Because like I've always said, I run in the sand, so wider is better in the sand. Too skinny of a tire likes to dig in too much. But I have to see what I can do about that. If not, I'll just run it on dirt. 20 nuts. I'm doing 20 nuts for the off the lugs. Here, let's get these tires on, see what this thing looks like with the wheels on it. The wheels are directional, so I'm making sure I put them on the right way. One more tire. Alright, so here it is with the wheels on. What a freaking monster this thing is. I mean, it literally says monster on the body. Literally says monster right here. Because it totally is a monster. I could move this foam block out the way. But yeah, like I showed you earlier, here's that chassis. This thing is looks like the suspension's great. I didn't bolt the body back on, so I need to take a better look inside. And I'd like to thank my hair over at cardinalracing.com for getting this over to me so quickly and for putting it on clearance, because I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get one. But it is a overly built machine. It is heavy. So in a future video, I'll bring this back on the channel. I want to install some lights on it, install the electronics in it, and possibly give it a run. Till then, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my upcoming content. I'm always bringing something different and new, hopefully. Or not so new. Like this is an older machine. But it's a it's a beast of a machine. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.